I think people misunderstood what manifestation is. People are taking manifestation as a magical pill to not do anything because they are too lazy. Well, they found themselves in a situation they always do. They found themselves in situations where they needed to act. And this is the key. The key here is not to take action. The key here is subconscious mind. Once it's impressed, you will be under compulsion to do certain things to get to what you want or what you desire or to the reality that you want to shift to. Because remember, everything is here and now to the right brain, the intellect of the heart. Everything is here and now. The past, present, future, everything is here and now. Every time you look at your watch, it's now. The next moment will be now. Everything is now. So if you think about it, manifestation is not about just sitting all day long on the couch and do nothing and say that I'm manifesting, I'm choosing this, I'm choosing that, I'm choosing not to take action. There are magical things that can happen, but the thing is, it happens when you least expect it. Because if you expected it, then you didn't change. You are creating from the old beliefs. And you are now shifting to a new parallel universe where you are a new person, a new man, a new woman. So you are not actually expecting anything. And this is why we don't focus on the how. We just follow our excitement, even to the simplest things. You would go and eat. You would take a shower. You would do this. You would do that. You're following your excitement for the best of your ability, taking it as far as you can take it. That's it, with no insistence on how the outcome should look like. And this is the key. This is not contradictory to what Neville is teaching. It's complementary. And let me tell you how. When you are living in the end, are you expecting a certain outcome? You already experienced it. And this is how you actually manifest. You experienced it. You are not looking for it. You lived it. And this is the key. And this is where most people are getting wrong about manifestation. They are trying to create something when they experienced it in imagination and in their minds. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make. You are not trying to create anything. You are already that man or that woman that you want to be. Your refusal to believe that you experienced that is just the reason that you don't see it. For example, if you are on your couch right now and you feel it to be true, you're just on the couch. So if I tell you right now, you have to believe that you are on the couch, you would say that I'm crazy because you are experiencing it, right? At some point, when you reach the peak of your imagination, like you are immersed in the imaginal act, you don't need to believe because you experienced it, and this is something that is really advanced. But a lot of you guys can do it, and a lot of you guys are already doing it. But sometimes you are doing it like in a very bad way, and you are manifesting bad things. For example, you are imagining and creating scenarios with your coworker at your work, at your job, and you are fighting with them and everything, and all of a sudden, it manifests. But if you imagine that you and that coworker are good, and you imagine that over and over, and you add the vividness to it, like you are engaging all your spiritual senses, at some point, you'll be just, wow, I experienced it. I don't need to believe it because I experienced it. This is a really high level of manifestation, like the next level stuff. You can do it. I'm not putting any limiting beliefs on you, but all I'm trying to do is I want you to realize something. Manifestation is not wishful thinking. It's not sitting on your couch 24/7 and affirming. It's not actually like leaving your 3D reality and not eating and not drinking water and not going outside and just sitting down and do nothing. It's not that. You are reprogramming your mind, and then you go about your business. You just continue your day normally. You continue it. You just live your life normally. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to make a chore out of visualization. You don't have to, because the love assumption will do little under compulsion. It have to be so easy and so natural. Have fun with it. You know why most of the time when we give up on our desires, it manifests? It manifests, that thing that you want, it manifests because you finally did let go of the how, the when, the why. You did let go of all that. And you were putting conditions on it. And this is why it took so long. And once you did let go, everything fell into place and everything got to you. And this is the key. The key here is to become the man, the woman that you want to be. And then you just go about your business. Continue your day normally. Don't try to force anything. If you decided to go to the gym, for example, and on your way to the gym, you imagined yourself like finishing the workout and you have a great workout. You're having that good time and you are feeling confident about yourself. You will just every exercise imagine that, why am I not feeling good yet? You're just forcing the feeling right now. This is not how it works. It must feel natural to you. You just imagine it once, like maybe before you enter the gym, you just close your eyes for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. You imagine yourself having a great workout, and then you go in, you smash the weights, and you become better and better with your lifts. And eventually, you will go out of the gym and you will feel like, wow, that was great, because you were not looking for it. You experienced it in imagination. So why are you looking for it? Don't look for it. Just go about your business. For example, you can visualize the process or you can visualize the end. There are 2 types of visualization. You can visualize the steps that you know that you would take normally. For example, you have to go from point A to point B. You can visualize you going from here to here to here to here to here until you go to point B. Or you can just go to the end. And this is what Neville is teaching. Neville told you, go to the end and disregard the evidence of the senses and go about your business. Just go about your day normally. You will interact with people that normally you wouldn't interact with. You will wake up under compulsion to go to certain places, to do certain things. This series of events will actually lead you to become that man that you imagined or that woman that you imagined. It's just like that. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to imagine 24/7. You don't have to do robotic affirmations. You don't have to do any of that, in my opinion. I'm not putting any limiting beliefs on you. If you want to do it, then do it. I'm just telling you, if you are making a chore out of these techniques, then you are missing the point. We are doing that to have fun and at the same time experience life differently and manifest our desires that are already there. And the reason that we are not experiencing it is because we have certain beliefs about ourselves and about the world we are living in that are keeping blockages in the way of the manifestation. So if you want to change your life, I don't want you to sit down 24/7 and just affirm or visualize 24/7. All I want you to do is just take maybe an hour every day and just do it. Maybe just before going to bed. Just like Neville did when he was in the army and he wanted to get out. All he did was he just imagined himself that he is living and he's sleeping in New York City in his bed with his wife and daughter. That's it. That's all he did. He didn't try to force it. He didn't try to affirm all day. He just did that before going to bed, and then he went about his business. And all of a sudden, after day 9, so he did that for 9 days, he woke up and it manifested. Because when you are imagining before going to bed, you are impressing the subconscious mind directly, because you are performing at alpha and theta brainwave states before going to bed, before drifting. So whatever you are taking with you into the unconscious and the subconscious before going to bed, it will manifest. This is how it works. So don't make a chore out of visualization. Go about your business, live your life, go out, play around, meet new people, and it will be so natural to you. All of a sudden, the things that you imagine will manifest. Don't try to look for it because you experienced it. Why would you look for something that you already have? Let that sink in. All right, guys. So that's it for today's video. I know you found it helpful. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video to reach more people, because many people need to hear this message, and especially in the law of assumption and law of attraction community, because these people sometimes are making it hard on themselves, and it's much easier than they think. Check out the ebook in the link in the description box, and until next video, I will see you soon.